emotional wellness is something that is an absolute requirement of the day. People are going through so much of stress, such rapid changes in the world right now are going on. They are all stressed out, and emotional wellness is something that everybody will have to look into.
Hello, welcome, namaste to Little Looney. So today we have Manisha with us, who is an emotional well-being coach and who has been working on this for like around 16 years. So I'm very excited to invite her and talk a lot about emotional wellness journey that she has experienced herself and has helped so many people across the globe. Hi Manisha, thank you so much for coming on board with Little Looney.
Thank you so much, Sulagna, for inviting me to Little Looney. And emotional wellness is something that is an absolute requirement of the day. People are going through so much of stress, such rapid changes in the world right now are going on. They are all stressed out, and emotional wellness is something that everybody will have to look into.
How you started with this emotional well-being journey for yourself, and you wanted to cater to others as well.
At the age of 38, I went through health issues. As a woman, if you do not have ovaries at the age of 38, there is a lot of complication that one faces, I know. And I was asked by doctors to take external HRT treatments, and my surgeon was very sure that I should not go for HRT because it may just help me uplift my moods. But again, it would create different complications in my life ahead. Mm-hmm. So I decided not to take my HRT and to fight this phase of life. And without ovarian hormones, it is very easy for a woman to go into depression. So it's like a menopause period which extends for about 8 to 10 years for a woman, and it's beginning at the age of 40 or so and going up to 50. It happened to me in one strike at the age of 38. Mm-hmm. And so, my doctor Raini had told me that if you don't take HRT, you'll look like 55 when you're 45. Your hair will all gray and your eyes will have a problem. You'll have skin issues and you'll feel aging very quickly. But then I decided, no, mujhe fight karna hai. So I took a different path of emotional wellness. Mirage2Oasis happened to me actually at that point of time when I was getting depressed. Thanks to my husband, he was the one who recognized my strengths and motivated me to do something like this. And that is when I started this journey of Mirage2Oasis with others, started working for my passion. I had good communication skills, I had good convincing powers, and I was wise enough, to solve problems. So that is the background, because I'm a BCom graduate and I do not have any psychology degree as such. Okay. But I started my journey that way, and while working with others, I healed myself, never realizing. So, taking the inward journey was the key actually.
So if I come to talk about overthinking, then I can definitely get a Nobel Prize for overthinking. So, if we can talk about some skills, some techniques that we can actually use to cope with these kind of feelings, these kind of emotions, and be in a better place.
Oh, definitely. There are many techniques, which certain techniques have evolved with Mirage2Oasis. Certain techniques I have read somewhere, picked up and started practicing. So one technique that evolved in Mirage2Oasis was something called Kriya. I started calling it as Kriya because when you go to a naturopathy center, they make you drink salt water and puke out everything. So they say let the poison in the body come out first. And after that, when they treat you, the wellness comes in place. So I started working with mental Kriya, emotional Kriya. Okay. So I made people do this, whatever you want to express, negative things that you're feeling, just bring it out. So how do you do it? In a very simple way. There are several ways to do Kriya, but a very lighter way I would share here with you is just you can pick up a pen and a paper. You can close your eyes. You can actually delve into what you're thinking and face it. Make yourself know that yes, this is what I am feeling. Generally we try to hide what we are feeling, and we try to run away from our feelings. So don't run away. Face it and agree that yes, this is what is happening to me, and just begin scratching on the paper. So there is something called NLP, that is neuro-linguistic pathway, right? So whatever is there in our head and in our mind, we can actually express through our body. That's how mind and body are so interconnected, right? So how it works is that when you're scratching with your hands, mind and body are correlated, right? And so when the hand is moving and scratching, mentally it gets a message that I don't want this. Isko nikalo. Ye nahi chahiye. So subconscious gets that message and it starts decluttering.
Feels like a mind spa. So is it possible that we can do the exercise that you're talking about right now?
Yeah, it can be done. See, it can be done mentally also. But if we want to show our viewers to physically how to do it, we can just pick up a paper and a pen. And I think we have something around here. Yeah, you can just pick up that paper. Yeah,
this will do.
Yeah, this will do. Just plain paper.
Pen bhi hai.
Pen bhi hai.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you just guide me. I'll do that.
Yeah. So whenever you want to do any technique to heal your mind, it's an internal affair, right? So it's very important to calm yourself down and focus on your breath for a few seconds at least. So close your eyes. Breathe in and breathe out with awareness. Just take away your mind from your surrounding, from the outer world, and simply accompany your breath as it goes in and comes out. Observing your breath by itself is a great healing mechanism. It is very, very therapeutic. Now connect to your own self. What is going on in your mind? What is troubling you at this point of time? What is bothering you? What are you angry about? What are you frustrated with? What is stressing you out? What are you fearful about? It can be any of these negative feelings which are going on in your mind, and with your eyes closed, you can simply begin scratching on this paper. It is important to feel them, acknowledge them, recognize them, and begin scratching. And once you begin scratching, continuously move the pen and let it go. Let the pattern be in any way that it is going. You don't have to consciously do it. Simply allow your hand to move. Keep scratching, keep scratching, keep scratching. And by the mechanism of NLP, your subconscious mind gets an idea, okay, these are the files, they need to be removed, deleted from the system. And your subconscious mind actually begins doing that. Be truthful. Say, yes, I'm angry. I'm feeling vengeance. I'm having revengeful ideas. I'm very angry with this person. Or I'm so jealous. I'm carrying so much of guilt. Whatever it is only human to feel them. It's absolutely fine to feel them. Simply keep scratching. Slowly, gradually, without opening your eyes, shift the pen to your dormant hand and continue scratching. Continue scratching. And at this point, just be there. Just be there. Why we are shifting the pen is because our dormant hand is always connected to subconscious. Active hand is connected to conscious mind. So we started with conscious mind, but now we are cleansing our subconscious. Slowly and gradually again shift your pen to the active hand. Continue scratching. Why again we are shifting is we cannot remain in subconscious and lead our life. We have to be back into the conscious level. This exercise can be done for 2 minutes or maybe 5 minutes, 7 minutes. It is up to you. But for now, you can drop the pen. Slowly, you can open your eyes. Look at the pattern. Now, this is a kind of garbage that we are carrying in our mind, and then we have these type of webs inside, and then how can we even think clearly? How can we bring out our creativity? So we talk about having goals, working towards it to achieve. We talk about affirmations, law of attraction. It's all fine, but they are all a later part. क्या ज्यादा जरूरी है मुझे बताइए, सफाई या सजावट?
सफाई
है ना, सजावट के बिना चलेगा लेकिन सफाई के बिना चलेगा? तो यहाँ पे हम सफाई नहीं कर रहे हैं और सजावट करते जा रहे हैं, विश लिस्ट बनाते जा रहे हैं, बकेट लिस्ट से हम ड्रीम बुक बनाते हैं, हम कुछ अचीव करने की बात करते हैं, बट गंदगी भरी हुई अंदर कैसे होगा, है ना? So then the final step we should not miss is we have to look at the pattern and say thank you for the experience I release you with love. Because see, when you think about your anger, your frustration, your fear, you're thinking about people, right? Somebody who has given you this problem, somebody who is associated with this issue. So the blame game goes on in our mind. So immediately we should say thank you for the experience I release you with love. There is a deeper spiritual reason why you should be saying thank you for the experience I release you with love, which we cannot right now elaborate, but you should say that. Tear the paper into pieces.
Okay.
Just tear it into pieces and you can just let it go in the dustbin. But once you do this exercise continuously for say 7 days or 21 days, you will feel such a relief and such a freedom within, I can't tell you.
This entire experience of 2-3 minutes, the scratching that you made me do, I was almost at the edge, I was almost getting emotional, but I just controlled myself. But I think it is actually a venting exercise, like you said, a cleansing exercise.
Yes.
Where maybe if I would have been alone and doing this exercise by myself, maybe I would have at some other realm altogether. But I really want to know, since I just feel I have a vibe that it's very effective. What are the different kind of problems, that the concerns that you can address with these techniques?
Yeah, very good question, Sulagna. The root of every cause, of every problem that we are facing in life is emotional imbalance. It is emotional quotient falling down. Okay?
Yeah.
जब आप emotionally imbalance feel करते हो ना, it impacts every area of your life.
Absolutely.
It impacts your health, it impacts your career, it impacts your productivity, it impacts your relationships. So emotional wellness is key to every other wellness actually. When you address your emotional problems, when you work with them, you begin healing every aspect of your life. It is 2600 years back, Buddha and Mahavir spoke about psychosomatic reasons of diseases. They had told that every disease that you experience in the body is psychosomatic in nature.
Okay.
Science ridiculed this fact just 50 years back. Today, they have experimented and they have proved that yes, they are saying 80% of our diseases are psychosomatic in nature. Psychosomatic meaning it initiates in your mind and then it comes into your body. Then you experience it in your body. In the same manner, everything that we are experiencing is psychosomatic in nature. So, एक sentence बोलती हूँ, inverted comma में सुनिए आप.
अच्छा.
जो आप सोचते हो ना, सब आपके साथ होगा जरूरी नहीं है. लेकिन आपके साथ जो हो रहा है ना, वो आपने सोचा जरूर है. आपके सोचे बिना आपके realm में कुछ नहीं आ सकता. So we have to really purify our way of looking at life, our attitude, our thinking and emotions.
Yeah.
So working on emotion is key. Having a good emotional quotient and of course spiritual quotient too is healthy way of living. You know, it brings healing in every area of your life. It is okay to not feel okay, but you know what happens today, I have found in millennials and youth, they immediately go on Google, begin searching, मुझे ऐसे ऐसे symptoms हो रहे हैं तो क्या हो रहा है, and immediately they diagnose for themselves that they are bipolar. Okay, such an extreme diagnosis they do by themselves कि I'm a bipolar. ऐसा नहीं होता. It's mood and it depends on the hormones that we have. Sometimes you know dopamine low हो रहा है, ऐसा कभी serotonin नहीं मिल रहा है, किसी भी कारण से नहीं हो रहा है, तो you are going to feel low. That does not mean that you are a bipolar. That does not mean that you are a depressed person. You can just pep yourself up. You can uplift your mood just by listening to some favorite music. Just going into under the sun and walking under the sun and taking some sunlight. You can sit in front of a mirror, look into your eyes and express what you're feeling. Verbalize it. You know, it's very important to verbalize your emotions. When you verbalize and you're tapping on the master point, this is the master point for your energy meridians. So when you're tapping there and you're verbalizing your emotions, the negative emotions begin surfacing and venting out. And then you place both your palms like this and breathe in from your nose and blow out from your mouth. It's mandatory to blow out from your mouth. When you do that, you relax whole your system. And then, you know, you begin clearly seeing things. And if you really need help, you will feel like going, it's okay. And you'll go, you'll talk to someone. Right. And there are so many people out there, people like me, you know, I'm just a homemaker. जैसे देखा जाए तो 16 years back, I was not doing anything else. I was a homemaker. And out of my passion and out of the situations, Mirage2Oasis happened to me. And today I am spreading this everywhere. You can reach out to anyone and seek help, right? Physically, it is more important to be active, to be fit, right? Mentally, it is as important to be still and silent, to be fit.
Absolutely,
so,
absolutely.
You know, having that 10 minutes of silence with your own self, it's very, very important for mental wellness.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, Manisha, for your time. And like, you know, आपने जो थोड़े नुस्खे जो बताए, I think these things, they look very small, but when you actually do it yourself, you feel like, अरे सही में तो अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है.
True. You know, it's like, you know, it's not necessary to go to Himalayan caves always to be a meditator. It can be done in one corner of your house. You can be with your own self, spend some time, introspect, contemplate, and then segregate. Work with cleansing processes. I mean, equally, you can work with creative processes.
Right.
So, you know, you can channelize your energy in the direction that you want.
Thank you for watching and taking such a deep interest in emotional well-being journey. So there will be many episodes like, you know, followed by this one, which we'll talk about single mothers, we'll talk about LGBTQ issues, we'll talk about different pressing concerns which are there in our community, and hope you stay tuned and follow us through our journey. And I'll see you soon.